interview on Blitz today. For that, we're joined on the phone by Kasey Hanley, head wrestling coach for Banks County Leopards. Kasey, thank you for your time today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Now, you're fresh off taking the 3A state title in the duels competition in Macon. Share your feelings on that feat and what that means for this program.
For a while, I think we've been on kind of the brink of doing some good things. It has taken quite a few years for us to get to this point, and I'm just happy for this group of seniors and the group of guys that we have right now that they were able to get this under their belt, and I hope it means good things for this program moving forward.
Now you stomped Pierce County and took down Sonoraville in the and then went into the final against Woodward Academy. Now you won that one 34-33. Very nail biter there, knowing you had to forfeit the 220-pound match, so you knew that you had to be perfect to win 3 of those last 4, and you did so with pins. Talk about your feelings and the teams knowing that you had to be perfect to win it all.
Wrestling's all about the matchups, especially in dual meets. And that was kind of the situation that we were in. Is we knew we were going to have some very tough matchups with them, and we also knew that we had some fairly favorable matchups. Woodward Academy is a place that I grew up wrestling when I was in USA wrestling, and they've got such a rich tradition. And to come out of there with a victory against such a historically great program was just a blessing for us.
Now, I know you had to have confidence in your team going into the season, but was this something that you felt like you could accomplish going into the season? Was that something you realistically thought you guys could accomplish?
It really was. We were waiting on this complete group to get here for quite a few years. With the combination of the established seniors that we have, and then some good upcoming freshmen to kind of help us anchor down the lower weights. So we knew that this would be a good season for us. We had had 2 state qualifiers that were not able to compete in the state tournament last year that we knew we would be having back. And I don't think a lot of people that outside of just this community knew that we would have those people back. So I think we were really kind of off the radar.
Now, you finished up the duels part of the schedule, and now you're looking at traditional, and you still got those state championships coming up. They're 2 totally different things, and I'm not quite up on all my wrestling as well. But for the listeners, how does the strategy change between duels and traditionals, and do you think your team has just as good a chance to win it all there too?
Well, that's a tough question, and that's really been the kind of the Achilles heel for us in recent years is we've always been able to perform fairly well at the duels. I think the guys as a team, they have a lot of confidence, but as far as putting together several state placers, I think the most state placers that we've had in a year was maybe 4 or 5,
mm-hmm.
and in that year those were they were all 3rd, 4th. We've only had 1 kid in the finals, probably in the past. Well, I know we've only had one wrestler in the finals in the past 8 years. So that's kind of the next hurdle that we're really going to have to try to get over.
Well, Kasey, thanks again for your time on Blitz, and congrats on taking home a state title for Banks County.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you having me.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
When we return, we'll close out the show with some highlights and our player of the week.